Hello viewers, you're welcome back to the show. If you're just coming in, this celebrity update with Director Leo. And today's program we have Mr. Etiendem, who is a filmmaker, as actor, director, producer, and also the founder of DAMA Awards. He's also the president of Scriptwriters Guild here in Cameroon. He says to tell us more about his journey in the film industry. So please don't go anywhere, stay right here with us and drop us your comments, like this video, and also share and subscribe if you are new to this channel. Don't go anywhere, we shall be right back after this break. If you are just joining us, this is Celebrity Update with Director Leo, and in today's program we have Mr. Etiendem, who is a filmmaker, producer, director, and also the president of Scriptwriters Guild here in Cameroon. He's also the founder of DAMA Award. So he's a man of wisdom, he's a man with a lot of experience when it comes to filmmaking and other things in the film industry. He's here to share to us his experience in the film industry. So please don't go anywhere, stay right there with us. Drop us your comments and your likes because we're going to reply every comment, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you are new to this channel. Now back to our guest. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you very much.
I believe your viewers, your followers, those watching us right now, they want to know more about you. So who is Mr. Etiendem?
I'm a filmmaker, that is in general, but I'm a film writer, I'm a producer, and a director. And also, I created a movie awards ceremony called the Dream Africa Movie Awards, which is DAMA Awards. And then also, I'm the president of the Screenwriters Guild of Cameroon. That's who I am.
Sorry. I believe the camera is still rolling and you are following us. This is Mr. Etiendem. From his introduction, you must attest to the fact that he's a man of wisdom and he's a man that has been in the film industry for a very long time. Please don't go anywhere, stay right there with us. We shall be right back to continue with Mr. Etiendem after this break. Behind the camera, we have bright and production crew making sure that we have beautiful images and good sound. In today's program, we have Mr. Etiendem, who is the president of Screenwriters Guild here in Cameroon, and also a filmmaker and the founder of DAMA Awards. He's here to tell us more about his journey in the film industry. But before then, we want to know, Mr. Etiendem, what inspired you to become a filmmaker?
Yeah, what inspired me to become a filmmaker, like I said before, and I've always said, is that I wanted something that I was passionate about. And I found out that it is good for me to be a storyteller. And I realized that storytelling for me was not just going about doing oral narrative or telling folklores like other people. I discovered that I needed to do something else, which is telling the story through the screen. So that's why I got into the movie industry.
I think we are watching, and I believe the camera is still rolling. You know, he needed something to be passionate about, and that's how he got into the film industry. Now, Mr. Etiendem, we know that when it comes to entertainment, film in particular, you're one of the backbones in the Cameroon film industry. And those watching us right now, they want to know, what are those achievements that you have gotten so far as a filmmaker?
To start with, achievement depend on the goals you set. So I came into the industry because I had some things to do, which is I wanted to have my contribution felt in the industry, not just in the Cameroon level, not just in the African level, but in the world level. So that's what inspired me. I decided to create something that would be memorable, which is the Dream Africa Movie Awards. And we are out to reward excellence in filmmaking in Africa. in the diaspora, and also in the work film industry. So we give the best in every aspect of films. So that is exactly what we do, so that filmmakers, actors, actresses can move to the next level. You know, in the industry, when you win an award or you are recognized by giving you an award or rewarding your efforts in film or any other thing, you have to move higher. So that is exactly what we created, to see how we could create a standard that filmmakers don't just feel contented, but they move higher. That's one of the achievements. But I also did some films. Even right up to now, I am about to do another film, which I am at the pre-development stage. And then also, I'm the president of the Cameroon Scriptwriters Guild. And the screenwriters in Cameroon, they needed an association to come together, and somebody needed to champion this. So I had to champion that particular thing and bring the film writers together, so that we could be under one umbrella to see how we team together and change the scope of how we do films in Cameroon. Before, I was a member of the Cameroon board of directors of the Cameroon film industry. I was a member of the board of directors for almost 10 years. So I really understand how the industry works. Yes, how the system works.
All right, that's beautiful, and I hope we are watching and the camera is still rolling, and you have gotten some of the advantages he has gotten for this period of time that he has been in the industry. He has been in the industry since before 2009 and before 2006. He has been there. So please, we are here with one of the brain boxes in the Cameroon film industry. Don't go anywhere. We shall be right back after this break. But don't forget, like this video, drop us your comments, because we are going to read and reply every comment. Don't forget to subscribe as well if you are new to this channel. We shall be right back after this break. Mr. Etiendem, we want to know, you talk about DAMA is one of your achievements in the film industry.
Yes.
You know, your presence as a producer gave birth to DAMA Award.
Yeah.
Now, so we want to know those, although you have explained, but we want to expatiate more those benefits, you know, from that creation of DAMA Award. Okay. And also, how do you see DAMA Awards in the next 5 years to go?
Yeah, for the first thing to do is Dream African Movie Awards, like I said, is rewarding excellence in filmmaking. So what we have achieved for now is that DAMA Awards open doors for us. You know, there is what we call cultural diplomacy. So Cameroon is sold in DAMA Awards. How? The culture of Cameroon, we expose it to the world. We take it to another level. So, and the cultures, the different cultures in Africa. So we use that as a cultural dialogue and diplomacy to sell Cameroon, things made in Cameroon. So, you know, during DAMA Awards has 2 days.
Okay.
The first day is called the cultural, and they meet with the Star Night, which is everybody that comes from where, and then in that particular event, we show the different cultural display of Cameroon, the foods and everything. So we sell Cameroon in that event. And then the next day is the award ceremony. I know in award ceremony, we come to recognize those who have actually earmarked and go further with their performance in filmmaking. They have done something greater than the others. That is what it is. But when we started, we've given a lot of awards out, and it's everywhere. But we stopped for a particular reason. Why? Because filmmakers were not challenging themselves. There is a word called more than conquerors, which is meaning that if I win a particular championship or a race, when others are celebrating me, I'm thinking of the next race. So filmmakers in Cameroon were contented with what we have given them. So we stopped to see that they now can now start moving ahead because they were contented with saying, I don't know what's winning. But when you see the next films that they do, they don't tie with what they did so that we could give them an awards. So in the next few years, we're thinking to do a 10 years award span, meaning that films from 2010 to 2024, we are saying 10 years span, we were to take from 2014 to 2020. So we are taking the 5 years, which is from 2015, to 2025. Movies make within this period, and people who have outshined and then they've kept the trend, will be giving them awards. And then now we prepare for 2026 to do a real award ceremony like we used to do. So in the next 5 years, we know we'll be making the industry vibrant.
That's true.
We'll bring a lot of entertainment, and then we'll bring a lot of tourists also to our nation. So we are just that arm of government that extend by showcasing what Cameroon looks like.
I think we need to clap for the founder of DAMA Award, Dream Africa Movie Awards, DAMA. I believe your fans, your followers have been asking questions because before we came here, we did some research and to know what people are thinking about you and DAMA Awards, and they have been asking, why did you stop this beautiful creation? And they want you to come back. That's the reason why I said, don't bother. Today we are going to have the founder of DAMA Award talk to us and give us beautiful ideas or the plan of action for DAMA Award. If there are some difficulties or there are some challenges that you have been facing in as much as DAMA Award is concerned.
Okay.
So we want us, your viewers, your fans, those watching us, those who have been asking questions, they have been agitating to know those challenges that you have been facing, in relation to DAMA Award.
Yeah, like I said, DAMA Awards reward excellence. And when you're doing something and it's not excellent, you have to ask questions. Challenges come most of the time to make you do everything excellently. So that the obstacles that come makes you to see that in this position you didn't do this well, so you have to change the strategy. So we have a lot of challenges, and those are the challenges that have killed a lot of stuffs in Cameroon. I'll start first is that Cameroonians don't love consuming Cameroon, which is you do an award, you get a hall of 500 people, you give invitations to 1,000 people, and at the end of the day, you give 250 to 300 people attending the event. And then you start asking yourself that you would have rented a hall of 200 people so that the hall should be full. So we have that tendency that Cameroonians shy away from something which is Cameroon. So that is one thing. The next other challenge is when you're doing an award ceremony, you want it to be consistent and persistent. Why? Because meaning that in the Cameroon film industry, they produce films. And our category takes at least 5 nominations per category. Let me say the best film. We need at least 5 films to 8 films to go into that category. And then imagine if we are doing best film Cameroon and then we have the 3 films. It doesn't meet the mark we have set. And if it does not meet the mark we have set, then we are giving an award that we are not sure of what, because we want that the film that is considered the best picture or best film, best motion film, should be that film that has everything achieved. Means directing is top notch, Screenwriting, either adaptation or original, is top notch. A production that design is top notch. Costume design is top notch. Cinematography is top notch. Editing, visual effects is top notch. And then we follow the filmmakers after that, meaning that the acting, the performance of the actors and actresses should be top notch. But you discover that in some of these movies, the quality of the cinematography and editing was wonderful. Sound, you have the sound score or whatsoever, they are too beautiful. But now, when it comes to the performance of the actors and actresses, it's below standard to the story. So you discover that you're given an award to something that is substandard, but you have to give it because you want to maintain a name. So we are advocating that filmmakers, when they go down to do their film, they should fine-tune every aspect of their film, so that as we are coming subsequently to give awards, we'll be able to give. And then we also have another challenge, which is the financial challenge. And there is a whole problem in the entertainment industry in Cameroon, which is getting funding. We have challenges getting funding. We did not create an award so that somebody should support us, but we created an award for it to create money for itself and run the process. So which is, we believe that DAMA Awards is an advertisement platform. And companies, corporate bodies in Cameroon are supposed to support the vision by buying time or sponsoring. The sponsoring is buying time for them to be exposed. So what when we start in 2015 and we're coming back, what we are doing is we're creating that, we are making it laudable so that we can reach by television at least 100,000 viewers. And we can reach online in billions of viewers. I want to say the AFCON, the African Nation Cup that just finished in Ivory Coast, they reached 2 billion viewers. Why? Because of the euphoria that was surrounded around the competition. So we want to make this competition tight so that companies should see the need to say, if I'm coming in to sponsor, I am actually reaching my clientele, my vision, so that return on investment is achieved. So we are thinking that we are suggesting and we are strategizing to get a different way of funding, apart from just moving people and sending letters like we used to do the awards. No, we are now creating a system that will generate income for itself, so that the award should be beefed up. So every aspect of the awards is supposed to be a selling platform. And then we also have the fact that in those days, the industry has not grown, education has not come in. So event planning was a problem. So now we have been able to study so that we can hype out our event planning strategies, so that we can do the event in the right way. So if you see, Kamif that just finished, last year, if you compare the two, last year you will discover that last year they had event planners, and the event was right up there. This year, they didn't have event planners, and then you see the results. But in a normal event planning or event organizing ceremonies, or organization, you are supposed to move ahead and not fall back. But that is due to the fact that Cameroonians don't support their own. So we are thinking of saying, okay, it's Dream Africa Movie Awards, so it is not a Cameroon thing. So we are looking at the 54 nations in Cameroon. We are looking at creating organs in different nations to select films that is the best 5 films in their nation to send to DAMA Awards. So 5 times 54, we'll be having enough films that we can go through, so that the awards Even if we have categories to give to Cameroonians, the awards now stand as a pan-African something. That's why the motto of our awards is the spirit of African supremacy. So we are bringing that fact that the African culture, the African way of doing things, the African oral history, the African arts, that is the griots. Griots used to tell stories, the oral way of telling stories, all that's put together, and we display it on the screen by saying, okay, this is a platform for us to celebrate the constellation of African stars. That is exactly how we look at the awards next year.
Mm. All right, let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Now, people always think that those who actually win some of these awards, they don't merit it.
Okay.
And now, from the public, from my investigation, the people whom we have been asking questions before coming here, most of them will say, I'm forgotten an award in them. Most people, they just give the award without meriting the award. So we want to find out, you as a founder of DAMA or the Brain Box, we want you to clarify those watching us right now.
Yeah.
Is it true that most awards or film festivals, most of the recognitions that are being done in Cameroon, is it true that most of those who actually win this award, they don't merit it?